calf, which he sustained Christmas. Luka, as I've been reporting and confirming multiple media reports, is expected to make his Laker debut on Saturday, guys. And it's been fun to watch him get to know his teammates. But he's not totally unfamiliar with everyone. Remember, he played briefly, or as JJ and Luka would admit, he was on the team with JJ when he was on Dallas. As Luka said earlier today, JJ Redick could not move in those few brief weeks that JJ was a part of the Dallas Mavericks a few years ago.
Head coach Dorian Finney-Smith as well. Have some familiar faces. And can he stay healthy is going to be the major question. Luka Doncic's trips to the injured list with that calf injury, that specific calf injury. And, you know, we haven't talked much about the Dallas perspective of that, but they are obviously, Nico Harrison is believing that he's making his team better for the now and the future, not really trusting either stay healthy or for whatever reason he has feel like he had a chance to make a move right now. Luka has another year left on his contract, was eligible for the Supermax contract, is not going to be able to get that stand, and so there's a lot going on that feels like is going to be a best-selling book in about 10 years.
You know what, I agree with that. It's hard from the outside to figure out why Dallas would do that. I will say, obviously, that when it all comes out, but that is a great player.
Mavericks, we don't know, would be willing to offer the Supermax. Lakers obviously unable to offer such a deal, but there is no guarantee right now that Luka remains a Laker long-term, and this is not to start any sort of buzz or rumors. This upcoming summer, Luka will have the ability, but doesn't have to, sign a contract. Remember, he is signed through next year at nearly $46 million, and then the following season has for nearly $49 million. So Luka technically does not need to sign any sort of extension this summer, but I think Laker fans to feel needed to give up, people would like to see Luka know that Luka will be here long term.
Well, whatever the case may be, we're not going to know. We certainly won't know that for maybe years to come. What we do know is that the NBA, the week of the Super Bowl, has grabbed most of the sports headlines this week, and it is the Lakers and the Mavericks that were largely responsible for that. And we got the trade deadline coming, maybe more moves to occur. None are going to be bigger than that one of all time. Lakers seem to be right in the middle of all these major acquisitions through the years, from Wilt to Kareem, Shaq, and many points in between as well.
For both the Lakers and the Mavericks is that neither one makes that singular deal without having a follow-up. Rob Pelinka, the team's general manager, admitted earlier today that obviously they gave up Anthony Davis. They're already thin up front with Anthony Davis, but he called the market for centers dry right now. Whether that is true or not, the Lakers are going to have to make a move to bring Caleb Martin from Philadelphia, but I would be stunned if Nico Harrison...
You have to do everything you can to try to contend, and they need to improve up front, both their depth and their quality. They just don't have enough up front right now to challenge certainly Oklahoma City, but maybe not even Houston, Memphis, and...
Just 8 points tonight in his 27 minutes, 8 points, 9 rebounds. Jackson Hayes had a few moments in this game.
Well, they've done a great job the last 2 games as Dunn gets a steal. Past 2 games, the Lakers have shutting down stars. Karl Anthony Towns and
play Thursday. We'll have the game, Lakers Golden State, and Jared is planning on Lakers will return back home.
Well, with that bucket, Norman Powell has now scored 20+ in 9 straight games. And the Clippers trying to turn up their defense. Missed the layup there.
Back in transition, 3-pointer, no good. Let's see what kind of personnel for the rest of this one these two coaches will settle on. 105-82. Here's Coffey, and LeBron James called for the foul. Shocked that he was called for a foul.
As most NBA players are when they're called.
Had a big game, big first half. It's kind of been on cruise control here in the 8-8 for LeBron. Got a chance at back to on Thursday. Part of their 4-game.
But then Toronto just really took it to them on Sunday.
Kawhi Leonard played just 26 minutes in that game Sunday. And as a
Vincent makes his third three of the night. He had 3 threes at New York on Sunday after missing the 3 games before that. Had 4 made threes against Boston in a Lakers by 25.
Mark, 108-83. Lakers in front. Patty Mills and Drew Eubanks getting their first minutes on the floor after being traded from the Utah Jazz. Opportunity to get some playing time. One guy is ideal minutes load for Kawhi Leonard is 38. They're trying to ramp him up to get to that place. Kawhi missed the first 34 games, just his 12th game. They're having a hard time getting those minutes out of him the last 2 games.
Love to play him 38 minutes in a playoff game, but at this point, this is his 12th game of the season. And wow, the good news is he's not feeling any pain in that right knee. He's got no
played so far 28.5 minutes against the Spurs on the 29th. But look, there's still time for them to ramp him up. This is game 48 for the Clippers, so still 30 do it in a 25-point game here in the 4th quarter.
Crowd reacting to Bronny James on the floor. Getting some minutes here, and as we have said a lot, this man gets the block, ends up in the hands of Connect, and that's going to be a loose ball foul. A few weeks, but these are always valuable minutes, and always fun to watch a lot of NBA playing time. And in the Clippers' case, to get Mills and Eubanks acclimated and get some time in, to see Bronny James get more minutes on the
free front office in the NBA. Watching these minutes, these are key minutes for these guys who don't get to play a lot.
20-year-old Bronny James, and he's fouled. Bones Highland jumped with him. And playing in 4 straight.
And 32% from 3.
Missed them both.
That's some food for the fans.
Chicken for everyone, Stan.
Well, they need something. They deserve something for having to watch their team play the way they have tonight.
It's been a forgettable night here at Intuit Dome. Those are the first 2 misses for Bronny James opportunities, but his coaching staff raves about his work ethic. James for 3, looking for his first in the league, and that's it. First made 3, Bronny James on the board after he missed his first 9 3-pointers in the NBA.
Brian Anderson, the James Whisperer. He called you to making the all-time leading scorer, and now you got Bronny's first made 3.
Oh, I like that. I like part of the family now.
Yeah, I think you should be.
I mean, I'd love for LeBron to adopt me. Get in that will.
Yeah, that would be nice, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
That could be a considerable windfall.
Under 4 minutes ago, Kobe Brown, 25-year-old out of Missouri, inside.
He is. I think he'll bring great energy and physicality and help them when they take Zubats out of the game. Ty Lue hasn't had any options other than to play small. Eubanks will give him another option. Patty Mills, who's been struggling to shoot the ball in his limited minutes the last 2 years, but still plays
off that bench. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's my boy.
That just has to be, I mean, nobody else has done it in this league, and it just has to be an unbelievable feeling to have the game LeBron had tonight and then go to the bench.
When your brother are in the same arena.
I'm having a lot better night than he's having.
Ready to move on.
Still possession of every game, of every practice.
Bones high.
Get it going. I mean, guy can score points. He's just got to add a lot of discipline to his game, as we see right there, just taking a foul for no reason.
Good call, Lakers tonight in Inglewood. Coverage. It's only on TBS, and I got to be honest. Tonight he's had an abdominal strain, but he is expected back soon. Final minutes here at Intuit Dome. Lakers have rolled tonight. Better than paid. Bronny goes to the basket, gives it up. Jemison throws it down. Trey Jemison out of UAB. Got him a highlight in the NBA. His second year here in the NBA. Playing in his third straight game. Patty Mills, former NBA champ with the Spurs.
Australian team, and he's as good as anybody in the world.
Great teammate. Eubanks will probably get more playing time coming over in that trade. Eubanks figures to have a key role here off the bench as Connect misses. There's Eubanks, secures the rebound. Bones Highland. Oh, wow. Fouled hard and hit the ground hard.
We can hear that one from over here.
Having a hard time shaking that off.
He is hurt.
Able to stay in, he'll take the free throws. Still trying to find his way back into regular rotation
in the NBA.
Patty Mills trying to deny Bronny James. Now man is on him, and a turnover, and Highland. Final minute of play. Highland with a steal. Well, this is the group going hard at it for the Clippers. Needed the better effort level tonight from the Clippers. They came back flat after their road trip, coach.
Absolutely. If the rotation guys had played with this kind of effort, we might have had a basketball game tonight.
Milton up top. And Mel Traore gang in our Atlanta studios. A lot to discuss this week, especially with the trade deadline coming Thursday. To win 9 of their last 11 games. Luka Doncic, first time on that Lakers sideline. Lakers win at 122-97 as we send it over to Jared Greenberg.
All right, BA, got LeBron James here. You just